Recording in progress. In last class, we have seen, operators in the Python. So one of the category of the operators is arithmetic operators, means like addition, subtraction, multiplication, all this. See, at the application level, where
Sir,
all
your
these
voice is not audible, sir. It's blurring.
can you confirm everyone, please? Am I audible to you?
Not it's not clear.
Uh, it is audible to me.
Vishal, see here, there is a there is a there is a module is called as a tkinter. I wanted to design the calculator, right? It's a computer calculator, right? So this is one application. This is one software. Yes or no? To perform 8 plus 6 is equal to 14. Clear? 8 into 2 is equal to 16. This is a window, right? This is the window. This is the text box where the data will be appeared. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal. All these are the buttons. Correct? I want to use arithmetic operators to design this kind of a calculator. Then you will be understand that we are writing the programs to perform the certain operations, not to write small programs like that. A complete application we wanted to build. To design this kind of window, there is a special kind of a module is that tkinter. There is a special kind of module is tkinter. In the Python, there is a keyword called as a from. tkinter. You see, tkinter is the built-in module. Clear? Import star. Import star. If you wanted to design a graphical user interface window, we require tkinter built-in module. Clear? So in Java, there is a module called as applets concept. There is a module called applets concept, where the graphical frames, panels, buttons, text boxes, drop-down boxes, check boxes, radio buttons, everything will be created. Similarly, in the Python, there is a module called as a tkinter. The name of the module is tkinter. Now, what we want, we want a calculator. We want a calculator. This is the title of the calculator, calc. Here we will be enter a number. Enter number. This enter a number is called, label. Clear? Label. This is going to be entry box or input box. Enter second number is the label. This is the entry box. There is a button we require, plus. Another button can be a subtraction. Another button can be a multiplication. Like that, I want to design an application where we use arithmetic operators to perform certain operations. Then it is full-fledged application where arithmetic operators are going to be used. Clear? Okay. And moreover, this This is going to be a window. This is going to be a window. Labels, buttons, all these will be sub elements. Clear? And this whole window will be treated as a grid. Grid means what? This is 0th column. This is the first column. This is the 0th row. This is the first row. This is the second row. This is the third row. This is the fourth row. Like that, we will divide this entire, the window will be treated as a grid. Grid means rows and columns. Am I clear? Now, let us go to design this kind of program. Clear? Now, firstly, the first line is that initialize window using tkinter function. Clear? Window is equal to T is capital, K is small. Clear? It is a built-in function, guys, right? Which is going to be initiate a window. A small window will be opened if we execute this line. The last line is that window dot main loop. This is a syntax. In C programming, hash includes something we'll write. Void main will write. Then the obviously open parenthesis like on an open curly braces, close curly braces will write. In similar way, here if you want to write window-based graphical user interface applications, it should be start from relevant packages or modules, and we have to initialize the window, and we have to be write the last line should be make it as a finite loop. The program should not be go as an infinite. The program should be execute as a finite. Therefore, this line has to be required. Please, it is a rule. You have to. Now I'll be execute. What happens? You see, I am executing now. Are you see? There is a small window has been created. There is no label. There is a label is TK, right? I want a title of this particular application. Calculator is also look like the same, right? Right. Okay. There is no elements within this window. Now I want to create elements now. What is the first line? I want a title of the application. Title of the application. To give the title of the application, window should have a title, right? Window dot title. Are you seeing? It is the built-in function comes from the tkinter module. Okay. Okay. What is the title here? We are supposed to specify, isn't it? Calculator. Okay. Then we execute again. Earlier, we shouldn't have this calc. Now it has become calc. Okay. I want to change the color, background color of this window. Clear? Then window dot config, configuration. Config is the built-in function where background BZ background is equal to what is the color we want? Pink. Pink color I want. Now you see the output. A window is created. What else we want? We don't want to be a small window. I want it to be little maximized window. I want this much of size. Okay. Then window dot geometry. Geometry is nothing but geographically the height of the window and width of the window will be decided by the developer according to the window size is going to be determined. Okay, geometry. Where what we are going to specify within the string, 400 will be width of the application and 500 will be height of the application. Now you see that. Do you find any difference or not? You tell me. Yes or no? You have find. Okay. Now what else we want? We want some more elements within the this. What we want here within this, we want here there is a label, enter a number. Here there is a entry box. Here enter a second number. Here there is a entry box. Here there is a button, which is a plus button. Yes or no? Like that we want to create. Let us see now. Create a label. Create a label. Because meaningfully, see, when you go to the when you go to ATM, if the ATM machine does not display to you that insert your card, if it is a blank screen shows to you, how do you identify the insert? We're supposed to insert a card. The system must have shown to you what you're supposed to perform an action. Clear? Enter a PIN number. How much money you want to withdraw? If system would ask, you will be respond accordingly. Clear? So for that we need a label. How do you create a label? A label should have an object L1. It is your wish. It is your wish. Cut label. There is a built-in function called as a label. Are you seeing? Label. Okay. Where we want to create a label? We want to create a label within the window, because window is a superset. Within the window, we need a sub-element called as a label to be created. So we have to specify one parameter as a window. Window already defined. పైన మనం ఏదైతే డిఫైన్ చేసామో దాన్ని కింద కాల్ చేస్తాం. ఇక్కడ చూడు, నేను ఇక్కడ విన్ అని ఇచ్చాను అనుకో, ఇక్కడ విన్ అని వస్తుంది. Automatically it's able to be recognize the prototype of a variable. Clear? Yes. So you make it as window. It is used. నువ్వు రాస్తే నువ్వు W అని పెట్టుకో, నేను విండో అని పెట్టుకుంటాను, నువ్వు ఇంకొకడు VIN అని పెట్టుకుంటా. దాట్స్ యువర్ విష్. ఇక్కడ L1 అని నేను పెట్టుకున్నాను, నువ్వు లేబుల్ 1 అని పెట్టుకో. అది ఎందుకోసం ఎప్పుడు అవసరం నేను చెప్తాను. Now here there is a window. Okay. Window is the parameter or attribute to the label. ఈ టర్మ్స్ అన్ని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి మీరు. There is another attribute property of a label is text. అంటే అసలు లేబుల్ టెక్స్ట్ ఏమి ఇవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నాను, ఇలా ఇవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నాను. ఎంటర్ ఫస్ట్ నంబర్, ఇలా అడగాలి నన్ను సిస్టమ్. ఓకే, సరే ఈ విండోలో ఈ లేబుల్ ఎక్కడ క్రియేట్ అవ్వాలి? దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ అలైన్మెంట్. అలైన్మెంట్ మీన్స్ ఇండెంటేషన్, వేర్ టు కీప్ అ లేబుల్. ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ టు కీప్ ద లేబుల్, ఈ L1 అనే దాన్ని మనం కాల్ చేసుకుంటాం. ఇప్పుడు అక్కడ L1 లేకపోతే ఇక్కడ మనం కాల్ చేయలేం. గ్రిడ్. What is grid? Grid is the function which consider your window as the row and column. Clear? Okay. Grid. Row. ఎక్కడ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి? రో ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0. అంటే 0 అయితే రోలో, కాలం ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0th కాలం. సార్ ఇప్పుడు వెళ్ళి ఒకసారి ఇది క్లోజ్ చేయండి, మళ్ళీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయండి. See, so there is a label has been created where we supposed to create 0th row, 0th column. Yes sir. We can change the font, we can increase the font, all these things will be work. Very simple application I am making. Now, ఈ లేబుల్ పక్కనే ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ క్రియేట్ అయింది కదా లేబుల్, ఈ లేబుల్ పక్కనే నాకు ఒక ఎంట్రీ బాక్స్ కావాలి. Because we want to enter a number, right? So this is called as an entry box, correct? Okay. Now, even is equal to, it's an user definition. Entry, you see, there is a name of the function, built-in function derived from the, tkinter is an entry. Entry with which within the window we want to create an entry box. Clear? Where to align this event dot grid within which row is equal to 0, column is equal to 1. ఎందుకు 0th row 0th column యువతల పక్క కాలం రావాలి కాబట్టి 1. Correct. Let's see, next you just check once. An entry box has been created. Here we are going to enter anything 200. Clear? Similarly, I want another label, another entry box and button, all this will required. So you create accordingly. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నాం మనము create second label. Correct? L2 is equal to label of window, comma. What is the text here for the second label? Enter second number. Clear? Okay. Where to align this L2? L2 dot grid. We supposed to be aligned row is equal to 1. అంటే సెకండ్ కింద పక్క కావాలి మనకి. Where? It's not mandatory. It's your wish. నీకు కావాలంటే అక్కడ అలా పెడితే కోలన్ పక్కన వస్తుంది, లేకపోతే లేదు. It's not mandatory. It's not essential. Okay. Now column is equal to 1. Sorry, column is equal to 0. Now you see the output where it is going to be created. It is 0th row, first row, 0th column, first column. Now where do we create a second entry box? First row, first column, so that here another label, another entry box is going to be created. Clear? Okay. Now here E2 is equal to entry box. E2 is equal to entry, where within the window we are supposed to create an entry box. Where to align this E2 grid of row is equal to 1. Okay, column is equal to 1. So that you see the output now. Correct. So we will be entered 500, 300. Now where to perform an action? If we perform an action, if we click onto the plus button such a way that I need to display the sum of these two numbers. అదే కదా మనం ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్న అవుట్పుట్. Okay, let's go ahead. What is the next step? The next step is create a button where to perform action. It can be a addition action, it can be a subtraction action, it can be multiplication, modulus, it can be anything. Okay. Now B1 is equal to button. B1 is equal to button. Where to create a button? Obviously within the window. What is to be appear on the top of the button? Button paina em kanpinchali text is equal to plus. Clear? Next plus. Now there is the important thing is that there is the important attribute is command. Whenever you click on to the button, what is to call? ఇప్పుడు మనము రిమోట్ లో ఈ పైన ఉన్న పవర్ రెడ్ బటన్ మీద క్లిక్ చేస్తే టీవీ ఆఫ్ లో ఉంటే ఆన్ అవుతుంది, ఆన్ లో ఉంటే ఆఫ్ అవుతుంది. Whenever you press on the button, what is to happen? What is to perform? ఏం జరగాలి అనేది ఈ కమాండ్ అనే అట్రిబ్యూట్ తో మనం కాల్ చేస్తాం. ఇక్కడ I am going to call, there is a function is called as a sum, and I want to perform the sum action, right? Okay. After which you write B1 dot grid, where to keep a button, O is equal to 2, column is equal to 2. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తే ఇక్కడ ఎర్రర్ you have defined the sum function but you have not written what will happen. ఇది చూడండి ఒకసారి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది. Now if I click now if I'm 200 300 if I click on button plus nothing is happening. You see, nothing is happening. We have to write a function. Now here there is a concept called as a function concept will come. ఈ సమ్ అనేది ఫంక్షన్, దీని డెఫినేషన్ మనం ఇక్కడ రాయాలి. అంటే అసలు సమ్ మీద క్లిక్ చేసి ఏమవ్వాలి. హియర్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ definition of sum function. Whenever you click onto the plus button, you are calling the function called as a sum. What is to be performed? ఏం జరగాలి అనేది నువ్వు ఇక్కడ రాస్తావు. అసలు పైథాన్ లో ఫంక్షన్ ఎలా రాస్తాము? దర్ ఈస్ అ కాన్సెప్ట్. నెక్స్ట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ దట్ ఫంక్షన్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్. Definition of the function. What is a function name? Sum. We are not giving a direct parameter here. We are going to pick up the values from the entry boxes what we have entered. ఇక్కడ సమ్ ని ఎక్కడ చేస్తావు నువ్వు? ఇప్పుడు let me execute once. ఇక్కడ ఎంటర్ చేసిన 200 వాల్యూని ఇక్కడ గెట్ చేయాలి, తీసుకోవాలి. ఇక్కడ ఎంటర్ చేసిన 300 ని పికప్ చేసుకోవాలి. అలా చేసుకోవాలంటే here I am going to write, isn't it? A is equal to integer of even dot. అక్కడ even ని ఇవ్వకపోతే ఆ ఎంట్రీ బాక్స్ లో ఎంటర్ చేసిన వాల్యూని మనం ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయడానికి పాసిబిలిటీ అవ్వదు. అందుకోసం ఈవెన్ అనే ఆబ్జెక్ట్ డిక్లేర్ చేయాలి. గెట్. ఓకే, దట్స్. ఈ లైన్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ రిట్రైవ్ వాల్యూ which was entered by the user. Clear? Entry box 1 లో ఎంటర్ చేసిన వాల్యూని తీసుకొని వచ్చి ఏ అనే వేరియబుల్ లో పెట్టుకుంటాం. దట్స్ యువర్ విష్, యూ కెన్ కీప్ ఇట్ as d is equal to integer of e2 dot get. Clear? ఇప్పుడు ఏ బి వాల్యూస్ మన దగ్గర ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి నెక్స్ట్? we want to perform a result is equal to, isn't it? So a plus b. Now our result నాకు ప్రింట్ అవ్వాలి. ఇక్కడ ప్రింట్ అని రాయద్దు మనం. there is a function is there is a box, alert box అంటారు, prompt box అంటారు. from the tkinter import message box. Now what I'm going to do here, after the perform the sum of two numbers, message box dot show info అనే ఒక ఫంక్షన్ తో రిజల్ట్ కామా ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే రిజల్టెంట్ వాల్యూ ఇక్కడ ఉందో దాన్ని ఇక్కడ మనం కాల్ చేస్తాం. క్లియర్? నౌ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్. ఓకే, నౌ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు పర్ఫార్మ్ 500 400. What is the sum of two numbers you are expecting? Clear? This is the calculator. ఇప్పుడు మిగతావన్నీ మనం చేయడానికి ఎంతసేపు పడుతుంది? Now I am asking you guys to create here another button, here another button, here another button, here another button, here another button. Create చేసి ఆ appropriate operator ని కాల్ చేయండి. It's very simple, quite simple, right? Another function I'll write. Again, one more function I'll write. I'll be creating one more button. Copy. Same. Here, it is B2. It is B2. Button 2. Here the rather than plus, here I'm going to take multiplication. Here the function name should not be sum. Here it is mul. నేను రాసుకుంటున్నాను నాకు నచ్చినట్టు. Yes or no? Row 2 column 2 లో ఆల్రెడీ ప్లేస్ ఉంది కాబట్టి you take it as column 4. క్లియర్? ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళనే ఫంక్షన్ కి డెఫినేషన్ రాయాలి ఇక్కడ. డెఫినేషన్ మల్ కోలన్, మనం సి లాంగ్వేజ్ లో ఇలా ఉంటది యాక్చువల్గా, ఇలా రాస్తాం. ఇక్కడ మనం కోలన్ కాల్ చేస్తాం. మనం అందుదాకా వెళ్ళలేదు, బట్ జస్ట్ మాకు అర్థమెటిక్ ఆపరేటర్స్ ని ఎలా యూజ్ చేస్తారు రియల్ టైమ్ లో దానికోసం చెప్తున్నాను. సేమ్ థింగ్ యూ సపోజ్ టు రైట్ except the operation. Here you are going to perform. Clear? Now let us execute. Here 24, click on plus 24. Okay. Click on clear. Factorial, exponential operation, modulus operation, subtraction, division, everything. Can you write quickly? Within 5 minutes you have to write rest of all the operations. ఇదే ప్రోగ్రామ్, ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ని నేను వాట్సాప్ లో పెడుతున్నాను. కాపీ ఐఎమ్ షేరింగ్ ఇన్ యువర్ వేర్ ఇస్ దట్ యువర్ బ్యాచ్ full stack. Yeah. Or else for the online people, I'm sharing in your chat box also. It's not taking because it's too long. I'm pasting into your WhatsApp group. Please copy this program and update accordingly. ఇంకెవరైనా ఉన్నారా ఈ గ్రూప్ లో లేని వాళ్ళు?